Thanks, Kate. 601. Maybe one of the upsides to the pandemic has been all of the awareness it's brought to mental health problems. And by the same token, the need for services continues to grow.
That's a big issue. And as News Channel 9's Julia LeBlanc is finding out, mental health professionals are worried there are not enough resources. She joins us now live into it outside the office of a clinical psychologist. So, Julia, what is this doctor experiencing?
Well, Dan and Nicole, Dr. Tanya Pelletieri tells us that she's booked for the next 9 months. She doesn't have a new appointment until the year 2022, and that same increase in demand is being seen in those who deal with children who are in a state of a mental health crisis. Those are on the rise as well. So we talked with Dr. Jeffrey Hopkins, who works for St. Joseph's Health in a comprehensive psychiatric emergency program there, also known as CPEP, to locals. Now, he says he's seeing more young people expressing severe anxiety and depression, and in the last few months that number only continues to grow as they get more referrals from clinicians. It starts in elementary school, he says, as soon as 3rd grade, and with the kids now back in school, more cases are coming to light, which to Dr. Hopkins just proves how important school really is for the overall well-being of kids.
The big lessons of COVID, I think, is that our school system is a backbone of our society and one of the most important resources that we've developed. And we should really make sure to invest in our schools because they help keep our young population healthy in ways that go far beyond just their academic growth.
Now, Dr. Hopkins says parents need to have an honest conversation with their children about how they're feeling and where their mental health is right now. He says you're not going to mess anything up by having that conversation. That's the right thing to do, and then continue to follow up with them. And if you see a need, do contact their primary care physician or their pediatrician to try and set up a mental health evaluation. But again, if it is an emergency, if your child is in a state of crisis, call St. Joseph's Health and ask to speak to a CPEP representative. We're live in DeWitt. Julia LeBlanc, News Channel 9.